No, I can't do this all on my own. One more time. I can't do this all on my own. No, I know. No, I'm no Superman.
It means a lot of things. It means responsibility.
Doctor.
You have to be a doctor. It's solidified that we're becoming doctors.
I'll start class and become a physician. Do work. White coat is nothing, man. To you, nothing.
White coat is an extra article of clothing.
You look awesome.
Yes, I'm not going to say because I want to have a medical career. It means wearing the white coat out later to a bar. I get another white towel. Let's see.
I'm busy.
Jared Yarnell.
Seeing Jared greet us in all white.
Jared.
Jared. Yeah. Jared.
I missed the Jared event. I heard that was epic though.
I can't remember if it was Newark or JFK, and Brad Gampel himself is there online waiting. I recognized him through Facebook pictures. We had been Facebook messaging before, and it was love at first sight.
I don't know, all I can remember is just being here in orientation. I was in a room with JMD and Adam Austin. JMD pulled out 4 squash rackets, which he would tell me how he was like a god at squash.
Walking in the heat together, sweating, everybody getting stomach bugs.
That I got transported to MTV's Jersey Shore.
Galina.
Get bacon cheeseburgers at Wolf Nights, and there was a nice little kind of calming factor to know that I could still break kosher no matter where I was.
In the middle of Evan Kessler and Javin, and all I remember is singing and talking on one side, and Javin just wanting to take shots on the other, and then I just passed out.
And Kessler was 20 rows in front of me, and I heard him the entire time.
And Jamie just went to sleep, and Kessler just kept popping up and turning around to talk to us. That's all I remember from the flight.
It's hot.
During orientation, when Cheryl Shoham told us we wouldn't have to take the boards.
It's like, wow, these people are going to be my partners through some crazy times, and I was right.
Who cares about a headache? Ain't nothing but a great break. I'm so glad I flew across the sea to be an empty.
First year?
Amazing! Totally crazy! I'm so happy. I don't know what to say.
I'm going to Disney World.
I made some great friends. Thank God!
How good?
How good? Real good!
It's an amazing feeling.
Good time.
Glad that it's over.
This is over, and this is the time.
I really don't know what I want to do, where I want to go.
Right now I'm very interested in psych, but I'm also interested in PM&R.
I'm in between like 3 for now. So it's either ophthalmology, pediatrics, and psychiatry.
Do not know what I want to do yet.
I'm thinking right now about urology.
Okay.
But it is my reach.
I'm leaning towards geriatrics.
I really have no idea right now.
The goal is to get back to America.
Psychiatry, or like internal to like then go to like infectious diseases. Okay. Or possibly peds.
OB-GYN.
Anything that you definitely wouldn't do?
Yes. Anything having to do with old people, kids, and feet.
Probably something in pediatrics.
I'm just trying to be a doctor at this point. I want to do what Brad does. Brad Gampel. Put that in the video.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. You joke?
Maybe OB-GYN. I'm not sure, but no internal, no neuro, and no oncology.
I have no idea.
Internal medicine, I think. I'm not sure. Neuro for a while, and I can't rule it out.
Surgery is where my head's at now. Studying first aid, still have no idea what I want to do.
I have no idea what I'm going to do for residency. The answer I give to my parents' friends, pediatric infectious disease.
Ophthalmology.
Right now, I think I want to do OB.
So I'm pretty sure that I want to do internal.
Maybe
Any idea?
pediatrics.
Okay.
My number 1 would be anesthesiology.
Possibly OB-GYN or internal.
General surgery.
I am really open to a lot of things.
One. The only one I ever had.
Had one bike stolen. One for me and one for my husband's ex.
2. I'm really sorry, Grandma. I love you.
2. Sorry, Mom.
1 really stolen.
1.
I've had Zach's bike stolen after I borrowed it.
3. I had one stolen from my balcony. Literally, someone climbed to the 2nd story and stole the bike out of the balcony.
And a scooter. 1.
1.
2 bikes.
1.
Wait. 3 bikes. The last one was 2 weeks ago.
1.
1.
1.
2.
One and only bike stolen.
1.
1 and I was secretly happy about it.
1.
My bike was stolen in parts. First the seat, and then the lock, and then the rest of the bike.
Balancing. You got the Shiba pig?
Overrated. I think Balance's probably the best.
Allison's the best.
Balancing.
Hands down, balancing.
Balancing. Easy. Hands down. I've had them all.
Yeah, hummus there at Balancing.
Balancing.
Shiba.
Balancing.
Balancing. Wilson State Penitentiary.
Balancing.
Shiba.
Shiba cake.
Shiba.
Balancing.
Oh, Balancing. But Shiba's making a comeback.
Javin.
Javin.
Oh, Javin's a huge thief.
Oh, Javin. Literally, one day we're in lecture, and he literally like is in his pocket. He pulls out like 2 peeled hard-boiled eggs, some bread, and some tofina, and a knife. Like
We wore scrubs. Javin was filling his pockets with beitzim, bread.
Single-handedly got us in trouble at Shiba because he prepared so many sandwiches.
Yeah, Javin. I'm like a Robin Hood of free food in Israeli hospitals. Mark Danny first year.
Wavy
yeah,
Davy.
Mark Danny first year.
Danny first
Oh,
year.
Mark Danny.
Mark first year.
Mark's first year.
I would agree with that.
Mark Danny in first year.
Mark
before
Danny.
any haircuts. Right when we got here.
Abramowitz is good hair.
End up Dave's hair.
Au naturel.
Shira's new haircut.
I think Shira's new haircut is awesome.
It's Shira Heisler. Eve. Well, before his haircut.
Eve has definitely had the best.
Eve Godstinker.
When he had long hair.
Went from like really good looking and cool to like really creepy and weird.
I'm gonna say the t-shirts that Plout wore first year that offended everyone.
Oh, Jeremy
Shemla.
Jeremy Shemla, yes.
Jamie Marcus.
Jamie Marcus.
Jamie Marcus.
Justin Carlin.
Justin Carlin. GQ Man of the Year
Justin
Award.
Carlin's Pinterest people.
Justin's 3-piece suit for everything.
Justin?
Maybe Evan Kravitz.
Evan Kravitz. No one pulls off an Argyle sweater vest better.
Evan Kravitz.
Evan Kravitz.
Shemla.
Justin.
Jamie.
Welcome to the Chocolate Olympics!
Silver Nagia.
Yeah, Chocolate Nagia. Or whatever. Yeah.
Shogun Nagia, I'm the defending champion. Jessica Malachuk.
Chocolate Nagia.
Champion.
That was a good one.
Oh, chocolate milk flip cup. The one where one person gets blindfolded, but I don't.
Iron Dome.
S'more thing.
Gaza strip, or Chaka strip, that one.
The Shogun Nagia. I think I won 2 years in a row.
Bobbing for clerkships one.
Like chocolate cereal singing.
Chugging a bottle of chocolate syrup to my face.
Watching Javin annually chug a whole bottle of chocolate syrup.
John Schwartz, the E-Machine.
John Schwartz is the machine.
I would say John Schwartz with the machine.
Agree. John Schwartz. Is it true?
Why would you even ask? Isn't it obvious?
That's so Sackler.
That's so Sackler. That's so Sackler.
Do you guys know if you have hospital tomorrow?
Another email from Kessler.
Why do we have to be at school for this?
Are we getting tested for Hebrew proficiency?
Wait, we're not taking the USMLE?
Was that siren real or fake?
What room are we in?
Can we get some points back on that quiz?
But A and C are both right.
This is so unfair.
No, but is it really mandatory?
They think that if they just canceled the Wednesday, Thursday class, we could fly home on a Tuesday.
Where's the hard drive? Where's the hard drive?
Did everyone pass?
Why did they schedule the test on that day? That's just ridiculous. Shouldn't they think
States is the same way.
Is gate 10 open?
Hashtag fourth year.
Hashtag fourth year. Where does our money go?
Who's in charge? Who's in charge here? Arnona.
Apartment searches are always the worst.
Dealing with our landlord who wouldn't give us a deposit back. Every time I go to the airport and they have to interrogate me.
Flying into Vancouver.
A three-way conference call going with my credit card company, the internet structure company, a four-way, and me, myself, with him translating for everyone.
العفريت على شيشات على روسكي مجميت يدفع العربية الغريبة.
Getting your ID card at Ikilo. That is by far an entire day's activity.
When I didn't eat the day before Hummus Day at Bellinson, and then the guy changed up the Hummus Day schedule.
Every time I step foot in a taxi.
Anytime you disagree with a taxi driver on price,
You can't get a phone number until you open a bank account. But when you want to open a bank account, they want your phone number. It's a catch-22.
Go in and I say, yes, I'd like to buy a pita. And they're like, pizza? And I was like, no, pita. Like, pizza? I was like, no, the thing that your whole country eats on a daily basis with every food. I would like to buy pita. And I go behind the counter and I take out of the counter a pita, and they're like, oh, pita!
Getting the gas tank changed for your stove when it goes out.
I dare you to try to go to the Misrata Rishui, the Israeli DMV. I was there for 3 weeks in line one time. They didn't even serve dinner.
Anything with cell phones, banking, supermarkets.
On one of my many central motorcycle rides with Jesse Kane, we stopped for gas, and after filling his tank with gas, the gas thing wouldn't stop shooting gasoline out of it, so he takes it out and there's gasoline shooting all over the thing, and no one's coming to help him, and he eventually just like turned to me and was like,
Trying to cancel all of the bills when we wanted.
Trying to figure out the bus app for the first time.
Bezek. They would not cancel my internet service for at least a year.
And I had gotten everybody in the office to rally and start sending in letters to Bezek to tell them that I didn't want the internet anymore. And so at my last resort, I just canceled my credit card.
Mapitom.
Mapitom!
Did you check the fingers on the foot?
Titchachi.
La malo!
Beke. Mata the fuk. Or this.
Rega.
Raga.
Yalla.
חבל על הזמן.
Hoopcheek.
Kaki. Kaki Katan.
איזה גזל.
זה כלום.
I often confuse shiul and shil-shul, like cough and diarrhea. So I'm like interviewing a patient and I'm like, do you have any diarrhea? And she's like kind of has like flu-like symptoms, whatever. And I'm like, she looks at me kind of quizzically and I'm like, diarrhea. She's like, what?
After we got blood drawn first year, simple blood draw, I faint in the hallway, and Justin Carlin catches me in his arms, and then I wake up to Justin with his hands in my face saying, I think she's having a seizure.
When I was getting my blood type checked and they had to prick my finger, and I passed out in front of the whole class into Zach's arms.
Practicing to learn how to take blood on my husband Zach, and in the middle of me taking blood, he collapsed and fainted.
Mike thought a patient's name was Mr. Greentube because he was translating from Hebrew.
Cats walking around the halls of the hospital.
Once on the 9th floor, I opened the elevator. No one was on there except for a cat.
I saw a cat doing open heart surgery one time.
An ICU patient wheeled out by his cousins, hooked up to IV bags,
smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee.
I actually interviewed a patient once, and she told me that she needed to take her medicine and proceeded to walk outside the fire escape where we continued the interview while she smoked a cigarette.
Definitely Pedram eating an egg roll in the middle of the chemotherapy ward.
Pedram ate an egg roll during rounds in the chemo ward.
We're working in the ER at Mayer one night, and I didn't want to take like the cab home at 1:30 in the morning, so I slept in the neutropenic fever room. And Micah tried to come and draw blood from me in the morning. Like, oh, Pedram, it's you?
In the hospitals, the fact that there is a guy who walks through the hallways and screams, "Bagel! Bagel!"
When Mark Danny fell asleep during his own presentation in internal medicine.
Our shoe route driver almost got into an accident with a scooter driver, and he got out of the shoe route with a screwdriver and started getting into a physical fight with with the scooter driver.
Josh Davidson at the same time burped, hiccuped, and farted.
Be really nice to Cornelia, Galit, Yael, Barbara, and Tommy.
Be nice to each other.
Just make sure you listen to what the kids in the upper years have to tell you.
To the first year class, pick someone with style to welcome the first years next year.
Learn Hebrew for the hospital.
Write down your Moodle password.
Call your mom.
Travel, leave Tel Aviv, rent a car.
Do everything opposite of what you think you should be doing in order to succeed.
Haters gonna hate.
Make sure you become friends with the anatomy tutors.
Eat the hummus behind the shop.
It's all gonna work out. Somehow.
So keep your head down and plow through.
Have fun while in Israel.
Take it easy.
Yeah, relax and enjoy.
You will become a doctor in 4 years, don't worry. It's all okay.
Get a bike.
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 And all the nonsense really doesn't mean anything. It ends up being really funny.
Yeah.
When you're drawing blood, make sure all the caps are screwed tightly before you start.
And everyone remember Chocolate Olympics.
Take your work seriously, don't take yourself too seriously, and don't fart in the Dead Sea.
It's all gonna work out.
Just take a deep breath.
It somehow is all okay.
Meditate, relax a lot.
Enjoy it. It goes fast.
Just say to remember the big picture.
And remember that the means are just as important as the end.
This right behind us.
Being able to be outside all year long.
The beach.
The people on the beach.
Yeah, being able to just walk outside and go right to the beach.
Playing in my court on Friday afternoon on the beach.
The road.
Support. My fiance being able to park his car on the sidewalk.
Gummies.
People, everyone in our class.
People, the food, the life.
Cornelia, Galit, Barbara.
Camaraderie in the hospitals, everyone getting along, everyone enjoying medicine.
The cats on motorcycles.
Cats are the worst. I won't miss them at all.
My family.
My family.
My family?
Me! You'll all miss me!
Yeah, we'll miss Jessica.
Thank Shabbat.
Having time to prepare and have a nice full Shabbat.
The food.
The food.
The beach. Living at the beach.
Riding my bike on the beach.
I miss the Moshiach reveals, the dancing Hasidim.
Meeting Pedram. Night night.
All 4 years, baby.
First Chocolate Olympics.
The engagement party that was thrown in my honor.
Yeah.
Unofficial match night. On the beach.
The unofficial match night on the stairs at Freshman Beach.
First year graduation.
So graduation, first year when we closed down the bar, we closed down the DJ and they kicked us out and Jesse Kane ripped his pants and kept dancing. Dancing with Dr. Cheryl Shoham at the Thanksgiving dinner.
And design arbas would come pump us up before our shelves.
Thanksgiving. All of them.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
All of them.
Thanksgiving first year.
The 3-on-3 basketball tournament, I played with Shira and Mike Kaplan. Mike Kaplan drained a 3 from like 3 feet behind the arc. Probably the best one of my life, actually.
End of first year, and we brought bottles of champagne. And after the exam, Cornelia runs down and says, "Everyone, he passed." And so we open up the bottles of champagne, the 4 of us, in the courtyard.
I'm gonna go with the first match night we ever went to.
Definitely the first delivery.
First delivery, it's me and Jared Yarnell. And the first delivery we saw, Jared's looking in going, oh yeah, you're doing great, keep pushing, everything's going great, doing great, yeah, push. And the baby finally comes out and is sitting there, and Jared looks at us, oh, it's a boy, and he looks at the mom and he goes, oh, don't worry, they get cuter as they get older.
Is when Zach joined me in Sackler.
When Suki, Bibi, and I became Hare Krishnas for a day, and then immediately after that, we were invited to a Rasta party, where we became Rastas.
We had match night at school that Sunday, and everyone was so happy. We were all so excited.
Realizing that I had matched with John was pretty amazing.
Oh, we iced Micah. This goes out to Sackler class of 2014. Always full of jokes.
So, have you seen this movie, The Lion King? It's pretty good.
Yeah, Mika, I'm not going to be able to make it to the hospital today.
CrossFit was like so good today. I did like 100 burpees. Oh, I can't wait to do surgery. Let's go! Woo!
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta protect your skin. I've been putting on 30 every day. Still getting tan. You gotta do it.
I want to know where Jeremy's Schemmler shops.
Glad you asked. I actually don't usually disclose this type of information.
Justin, I would like to know what happened to those extremely deep V-necks that you used to wear.
Frankly, I think the style is juvenile. I believe I've outgrown it, and I've moved on.
How Cornelia manages to stay looking so good all the time.
Thanks to you students, I'm trying to stay young.
Adam Austin, are you ever not at the Shook?
I only leave the Shook when it's absolutely necessary.
Pedro, are you buying an alarm clock for residency, or are you using your internal clock?
Never go wrong with the internal clock.
Yeah!
You will miss you. We wish you all the best.
You were a great class, and we all loved you.
I wish you all the best. You are an amazing class.
And I hope that the experience that you get from the Touch of Medicine in the anatomy department of Tel Aviv University, you will take it all over your professional life.
Hanging out here in Israel with some of them Jews.
No individual can fill my shoes.
The jam. Oh my god! It's so hot! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Page up! Page up! Page up!
Friday.
And on the mic, and I'm here to say, hailing from a town somewhere near LA.
Friends of the friends will seize the day.
He's gonna be black!
Wendell.
On a boat.
Woo! What did you just do?
Step right off!
I'd tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
Disagree with that. It's really fun.
Totally.
I like the blinces.
Oh.
I just don't know. I mean, like, it's pretty legit. I have an interview over.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. say, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Somebody left the sandwich in the first row.
Oh, that's mine.
No, that was there when we got
Really? Leute, habt ihr geschlafen?